So it's Friday night. I get told about maybe 20 minutes ago that we're going out to a restaurant. Darling? Okay, wait. Yes, like, after 18 months of, living in Thailand, like even around our local area, still haven't seen all the restaurants, and whatever they call restaurants. Like, we're used to sort of, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, but when Thais eat, it's more about the food, and this one here is a quaint little place, just on the canal. I have no idea why we're here either. Where you want to sit, darling? You don't know. We'll soon find out. Yeah, so just down to the right, down to the main road is the Canal House. We've done a restaurant review or sit down meal there. This is always a fun part of restaurants. No bookings, where do you want to sit? Tira, why we come to a restaurant today? What? Anything for special?
Yeah, not special.
Why? You just want to eat somtam. This one here, the best place for somtam. Oh my God! And I don't even eat somtam.
Just want to eat food like a style crunchy.
Style
crunchy style Isaan food today.
Oh, okay. So it's more about the food rather than anything special. Trying to keep track of all these sort of things always surprises me.
ลาบโคราช
ลาบโคราช
Yes, name restaurant
ลาบโคราช
Today I stay in restaurant ลาบโคราช
Yes, so I have a friend, he follows football FC Nakhon Ratchasima, his team. Today on Sunday they play Sukhothai FC, and Sukhothai FC this year #1.
And today I want to come eat โคราช
We eat Korat, and Sunday we eat Korat too, yeah. You know what I mean, Mark, anyway. Drinking beer? Beer, just drink beer. Just drink beer. I've never been one to actually follow the football, rugby, Aussie rules, or soccer, or anything. But we got into a conversation the other night about Korat and Sukhothai Football Club. Mark, obviously, his wife's in Korat or Nakhon Ratchasima. And we didn't realise that there were rival football teams, so it looks like I'm now going to have to follow the football as well. Oh well, no time to start, no time like the present to start following football clubs. So here we have the restaurant menu, and it's all in Thai. I'm going to pick from pictures, it looks like it. But again, you can probably sort of see the price in there. Fish. 200 baht. The average plate is probably 100 baht, 80 baht, 60 baht.
You want fish or not, Varian?
Yeah, I like fish. Well, the pictures look alright. Just too bad we don't have the actual menu in English. Yeah, so we had a storm roll through here in the early hours of the morning. And it really bucketed down. Again, so most of Bangkok is flooded again. Well, we can't say flooded. So there's something about Thai government. They don't want to talk about flooding in Thailand, Bangkok anymore, because they're doing all this work to obviously stop the flooding. It's now
okay for you.
Oh, me? Yes, good. It's now water waiting to drain. It's not flooding anymore. So we're having Asian food tonight. Okay, Shania, I think she's happy now. She had some time. I think this one here too hot for me. Let me check.
You show eat some time.
Wait.
อากาศเย็นหน่อย
โชว์พีเพิร์
I know it's too much half half this one half only half she's trying to poison me I'm sure let me try again calm it's okay calm see okay
ส้มตำโคราชตำโคราช
จานเล็กๆนี่แหละแต่เขาให้จาน
okay there you have it first I ate some time
อีส้มตำ
oh my god
Oh my god
where's my beer
หน้าแดงแล้วดูหน้าแดง
thank God for beer and they all think it's very funny สนุกมา So what's this one darling here what's this one
to say ต้มแซ่บ
Tom Sap so it's like a pork
pork with like a ต้มยำ but not say ต้มยำ have style Isaan
yeah
Isaan food to say ต้มแซ่บ
Tom Sap yeah this is a pop up pork sometime
wow
and we have some what have we got some here this one here squid and some chicken rice and the only one that's a bit too hot is this somtam everything else is pretty good
หมึกมะนาว
Yeah, so one of the things we never really talk about with the whole restaurant deal is we're not a food channel. We're about living in Thailand, or a foreigner living in Thailand as best as you can make out how it all works. One of the things we never really talk about is the table etiquette, especially in something like Isaan food or typically a Thai meal. It's very much different to what we've experienced in the West. In the West, you tend to have your own plate order, and it'll come to you, and you'll eat from your plate while everybody else chooses their particular meal. Whereas in the typical Thai fashion, especially with Isaan food, we order plates for the meal. 2 or 3 per person. Depends on how hungry everybody is. And the food is actually placed in the centre of the table, as we see here. Right. And what will happen there is you'll fill your plate with rice, right, which is like the standard staple here in Thailand. And then you will portion off 1 or 2 spoonfuls of each plate onto your plate, and then eat from there. That's the way it's sort of done. There is no race. The etiquette is just carefully, softly. There's plenty of food. It's never going to run out. So there's no need to gobble it all down. Having something to drink with you is also quite pleasurable. In my case, I enjoyed the beer. But again, so we don't really sort of talk about it that much here because, as I said, it's more about our daily life. I just thought I'd just throw that one in as a tip that I've learnt over the last 18 months is, the best way to enjoy the food. And look, don't be scared to try everything. As in my case, somtam, I find somtam is just a little bit too much for my palate. But this I can't even say the words.
ปลาหมึกนึ่งมะนาว
It's got a really lovely sauce. It is a bit spicy, but it's a squid dish with a sort of a very lemony, tomatoey sauce on it. Really quite lovely, to tell you the truth. But this is what we do. This is the meal. This is how we enjoy our food over here. One of my favourite dishes here in Thailand is Thot Man Gung, so it's prawn fish cakes. Absolutely lovely. It usually has a nice sweet sauce to go with it, and I tell you, I love it. I was never really big on eating prawns in Australia. I think most of it was to do with the price. It used to be quite expensive to eat prawns or gung or shrimp. I don't think Americans call it shrimp. But again, you might have rice as a staple here. I think gung. Oh, a bit hot.
ความร้อนแล้วทำให้
I think gung is also one of those staples, as well as squid. But hey, this is what you get used to. Seafood is one of the most favoured dishes in Thailand.
ไก่ย่าง
Yeah, so tonight we eat Korat food or Isaan food.
โคราชโคราช
And on Sunday, the fire bats will eat the what's the nakam rajasena? The cats. What's their team?
โคราช
Korat, yeah,
โคราช
the wildcats, I think they call themselves. So the fire bats will eat the wildcats on Sunday. Yes. Good? Yeah. Food was great. Again, like you can never know these little restaurants, you know, like there's nothing flashy, no big signs.
Can zoom here สุโขทัย FC
Yeah.
Win,
yeah. You never can tell with these restaurants. They're always a charming thing. The food was absolutely excellent again. And again, you know, you're not paying much for a plate. It really isn't. It always amazes me how we sort of never really see these small, you know, tin shack restaurants in most of the food reviews.
แพรดีขนาด
SWAT cats, that's what they are, SWAT cats.
มีเท่าแก่อยู่นี่
So fire bats will eat the SWAT
ผู้จัด
cats.
การ
Oh, we certainly polished that lot off, I tell you. And the bill came to like 1,000 baht. 6 people full for 40 bucks. You can't go wrong here, I tell you. Anyway, people, we'll catch up with you next video. And don't forget, comments, like, subscribe, the whole thing. Always look forward to sort of talking to you guys. Don't forget to check out the website. Don't forget to check out...
I hope สุโขทัย FC win
Not hope. We'll win. We'll win.
Okay.
Mark, we will win. Don't you worry.
โอเค
Okay. Bye for now.
บุ้ย
ไปทางโน้น